it's getting worse. Even though Russia has vanished, although it actually hasn't, it's still lurking in the weeds out there. That's just an example. All kinds of things like that from last week before the hurricane hit. Was of the guy. He's a cab driver in Houston, and a Cooper Rush Hawk landed on the front seat of his car and wouldn't leave. Here are videos on YouTube. He's a long-haired, ponytail guy, and he's a cab driver. And this Cooper Hawk apparently was afraid of the hurricane and landed on the front seat, the passenger side in his car, and it wouldn't leave. Or the top of the window to try to get it to fly off, and it wouldn't fly off. And he feeds it chicken livers, turns this hawk into a cannibal. He fed the hawk another bird. Didn't know if the bird knew it or not. But this is a predator. These are raptor animals, deep talons, and this thing is tame as it can be. And I'm wondering questions about it. They finally called an animal control person after a couple of days to come get the hawk, but the hawk wouldn't. And it was docile. It was not flying around. It did not attack him. It ate the food that he gave it. Scanning the room in which the bird is sitting, just to give people the atmospherics. And for a split second, it flagged. And the comments blew up on this poor guy's YouTube channel. And he was called a racist pig. He was even akin to a racist. Some idiot actually said, "How dare you introduce that hawk into your racist culture?" No, what this particular hawk's impersonation or feelings are about Robert E. Lee, because it can't speak. Marvelously humanitarian thing. Wouldn't get out of his car, wouldn't leave his windowsill. He could have forced it into flight, but he didn't. He took it in. And because there's a Confederate flag somewhere in his house that's hung. And the guy, there's somebody sitting in front of the Confederate flag smoking a cigarette. And it's 20, one of those long mama jamas. It is every increase. And he's talking to the hawk, and the hawk is going to eat. It's just amazing. And stories like this abound. Although some dog ended up. He picked up a stray dog and ended up reuniting it with its owner. Question: during times of cultural upheaval, cultural rot, what kind of people are we? And in this case, you're seeing. You're seeing everything, but in addition to everything, you're seeing the best aspect. I want to get started on the phones here now because people want to weigh in on this for the balance of the week, because I'm not going to be able to get to everything that happened last week that I want to comment on today. Particularly Cohen. Tillerson, open interpretation. But how is Gary Cohen still there? He threw the president under the bus. They got rid of Sebastian Gorka. And there is attack that the guy's a Nazi and so forth. None of it's true. I know many people never heard of Sebastian Gorka until Trump became president. He was on the national security team. Supposedly H.R. McMaster didn't like him. I don't know. But he was good on TV, and Trump liked him on TV, but he's gone. Everybody that was part of your Make America Great agenda is gone. Do you realize this? The only people left are the Democrats in the swamp in your administration. You need an evacuation order. Why can't you make up your own mind to get out of there? But you've been conditioned to wait for the authorities, for the officials. Evacuation order, people will interpret, it's not that bad. The government didn't say anything. By Shelby EIB Network.